Hi guys, welcome to the second part of the review from the Princess Aerofryer 11-liter containment. We will start with the classic dish, side dish, French fries. For this I chose finished pre-cutted bacon oven French fries. They said it's the best result, but you can also use a normal one. Way to do it, you have to care about. So you can also choose fresh cutted one, which is completely different, but it have to work out too. Of course, from my personal opinion and from my personal taste, I think that French fries in a real oil fryer is still the best, and you cannot replace it to anything. But when it comes to healthy nutrition and healthy food, so it's a good alternative which we can live with. So first, we did the unboxing before with all the tools and accessories. For the French fries, we using this stainless steel tumble, where you put the French fries in, and then you hook it in, and it will rotate. Just about the function, we did not explain it yet. If you power on it, you see, there's normally this screen is completely black. When you turn it on, it will light up and go immediately to the standby mode. If you once push this button, is everything touch controlled, no? You see there is the display of all the functions appearing with the display about the time and also the temperature. Then you can choose, here is the main for the time, when you set the manual one, and the manual temperature. At the same time, you can also switch on and off the light, who will switch on automatically also if you open it. This is the rotating, you can switch off and on if you want to stop the time or whatever. And all the other are the programs. You have program for French fries, you have program for shrimps, you have a program for steaks, fish, cake, chicken wings or chicken legs, pizza, toast. And this is very interesting. We program function for to make dried fruits. So that, but it is it really takes a lot of time to make dried fruits, because it takes over 4 hours by 30 or 40, 35 degrees. So it's a long process. But also these reviews about the foods are very nice to see. So with this air fryer, I want to introduce you also a new concept of reviewing. In the next times, you can see Dazi's reviewing with beer. So it must be. So. It has nothing to do with this device, man. A good cold Simon Pills. Afternoon. Good. So, that was this part. Now we can start. After we saw all the function on the display, we know now about how it looks like when the touchscreen is eliminated. Same time, I want to say, also here at the edge of the top, that is the air inlet. There's no air coming out. That is the air inlet. At the back, I can turn it. At the back, you see, there is this is also marked. It is hot. The power candle keeps automatically the distance to the wall or to the furniture, so that you don't cover it and that you avoid that this surface heat up too much. That's why you have here an automatic integrate distance piece, that you cannot put it really completely close to the wall. What we recognize was also that here at the bottom is also a kind of air outlet. So never use this device on a plastic like that or something that is not heat resistant. Put it on the table like this with this wooden cutting board, or on the ceramic cooking field, or if you have a granite cutting work plate in your kitchen, also no big deal to put it, but never put it on something like plastic or a plastic cutting board or something like that. That is really something you have to be careful about, because it's getting really pretty hot. That is, you can touch it. Also the outside you can touch, it's heating up, but you will not burn yourself. But here, the air coming out is really hot. Because before I had it here on the table, and it did not burn because I recognized it before, but it's getting really soft and melt, also feels hot and like limp, soft. So okay, let's continue. Enough to talk. The inside, it is not stainless steel, which I expected, but when I see then the price of 134 euro in Amazon, and maybe you can get it for much more less when you compare or find other sites, the price for this quality is quite okay. Also you can really not say anything against it. The inside, also outside, you have this plastic stainless steel look, no, which is crown of stainless steel. It looks very good. Just this touch and all this brilliant surface well scratched by time when you clean it regularly, I guess. So my opinion is never use a micro texture to clean, because there's all the small dust will stay in and scratch very fast using a normal towel or something like that. But never in micro-phasing textile, like it's really a nice device to clean this, but it catch all the small dust and sand corns. They will stay inside and they will scratch everything. You can use it for something which is not so scratch sensible like this. We have also a kitchen. This kitchen have a brilliant glossy fronts, and they suggest us also not to clean with this, because with the time it can really look scratched and it's not nice anymore. So let's continue. When we open it, maybe after several use it will become easier, but it's new now. You have really to pull on it. When you pull it like that, it will do this, because the putting here feet under to keep distance to the ground, to the bottom. Not at least because of the air outlet and also of the opening. You always have to touch it, or you have to like that to open it. So. But that's not a big deal. It's a lot of plastic for this price. That's why I tell you immediately, this device is not for professional use. That is, home use is really nice to make French fries or something. But if you have to power it continuous and make big quantities, I will not give you a guarantee that this device will last long, because it heats up, it's plastic, the candle is also not really thick, the candle gets also a little bit hot, which is for private use is completely okay, but when you use it in a professional gastronomy where it's running all the time, I will not give you a guarantee that it will last long. It's also not made for it. So anyway, here you see inside, it's very clean. We clean it, and I heat it up already for 30 minutes to get all the chemical, the particles or the chemicals who to stay from the production, stay in to remove it first. I wipe it with soap, everything, and then we heat it up for half hour. And it smells a little bit at the beginning. That is normal by this device. I mean, I think you know that from other devices. When they are new, it's always a little bit stinky. So yeah, inside is not a stainless steel. It is a galvanized steel plate, no? But it is rust proof, or it is collision resistant, but it's not an edel steel. We call it edel steel, stainless steel, whatever. V2A or V4A steel. If you come from this branch, you know what I'm talking about. So, but now let's start to make the French fries, because we're talking, and we don't come to an end. For the preparation of the French fries, right? In this case, it works faster. We're using this oven bakery French fries. You can also use the normal for the normal fryer. I don't know if the results we can do maybe later a chain of reviews with different kind of French fries to see which is the best or how we can get the best results. But for the moment, for the first try we use this bakery or this baked oven fries. We cut it off. So we open it first. The scissors, nice. Putting all in. So I think that is now we're talking about 750 gram. I think that should fit in. I guess up to 1 kilo would be not a problem. These fries are made for stove, for oven. Normally you don't need to add anything. Well, cooking without oil, that is a tale. It should be nice, but it will not work out. That's why I'm using a little bit corn oil, normal corn oil, which you put on the French fries before you put it in the fryer. You divide it a little bit like this. I saw also already that that some people using an vaporizer for food, and you can spray it. It's also a good idea. I forgot to dripping pan. It was still in the dishwasher. Don't use it without dripping pan. Okay, I will put it there. I will take it. Okay, let's continue. After we put some oil, we will mix the French fries so that the oil will get divided nicely. You really don't need much. I put a little bit less. You can also use it without, but I don't think so that the result, that is a kind of physics, that the texture will not be the same. Because when you have a potato without oil, the outside will get hard and inside stay soft. And then it's not crunchy, it's just a kind of hard, and I don't like it. With the oil you can reduce it a little bit, and completely with cooking or completely French fries without oil, I don't think so that it will work out. Now the oil is nice divided on the French fries, you see. While it's turning, it will continue to divide a little bit. Next, you open it, you take the dripping pan, don't forget about it, because it will get a whole mess, because the fat, the oil will drip anyway at the bottom, completely in. So that is the preparation. Now we take this tumble box, we open it, it's a clip, it's nice closed, and it cannot open because it will hold into the shaft automatically closed. So you put it, and then you put the French fries in. I will do it now with you with the 1 kilo. I think that is too much. It depends also on the fries, and maybe they are smaller cut or the bigger. You see, now the French fries are in. There's still a good nice place. Although I think we can fill it up till here. So 1 kilo will fit in. So, and I think that is already nice. Close it. Then you can use this one. I put that away. this one. That is the device to remove it later, but you can also use it to put it in. It's easier. You just pinch it together, stick it in, and then clutch, and then it's locked. I'm gonna open that. So, and then you take the tumbler, divide it a little bit. Now one thing is important. Always put it with the square one to the left side, because there's the motor, the clutch for the motor, the connection to the motor, and this one is to put it in. You have to put it in and then you have to hook it sideways. It's not a big deal if you know how to do it. No. I will switch it on because I need the light. Okay, but I need the light. The light will turn off automatically after the time. You have to, there's some guidance, you put it on, and then you have to put it first in, lower it a little bit, and then stuck. So now it's in. You see it's connected with the motor, and then you just take this out, pinch it together, finish. So now you see, turn a little bit like this. The tumble is in now. You close your device, switch it on, and you choose the French fries. When you choose the French fries, he jump automatically to 200 degrees by 15 minutes. I don't know if it's enough, that is a suggestion of the program. Yeah. To start, you push the button, the standby button again. We let it now 50 degrees, we will see how is the result. We turn it on, and we start. The light, and also this symbol is blinking, means the light is still on and the timer is turning. You can also switch it while the program can switch the light off, and you can also stop the timer. But especially by French fries, it is important that it's turning. You see this bars running means the oven works properly. All what is blinking is what is engaged. You engage the French fries program, you engage the light, and you engage the tumbler. The actual temperature I will not show you, but it show you the set temperature in oscillating to the time, the left time. So now we have to wait. It heats up. It heats up very fast, and it's not a problem because it has 1800 watt. It is not, the power is enough for this use. Yeah. Let's wait and see how is the result. While I'm waiting, post. As you can see, the fries are tumbling inside. Pretty nice, and you can see that there's really that they get roasted and heated on all the sides. And when you put the oil will start frying on the surface of the French fries, and it could get a very similar texture like in an oil fryer. Also the dripping pan, you know, the oil was too much, dripping in the dripping pan. So this is also nice, and we have still 12 minutes left to see the oscillating temperature, the set temperature to the remaining time, and this nice bars running that is good for LED freaks. So for the moment it works very pretty. Well, as you see, we are now on 8 minutes. It smells already like French fries, but it seems not that the texture is 8 minutes done yet. So we will see if it will work out in 50 minutes, or if we better have to add 5 or 10 minutes more. We will see. So almost 15 minutes later, my beer is exceeded, and our French fries should be good in 2 minutes. So let me check now. Let you see. Let me check now the contents. I'll go closer. So it looks already much pretty, but I don't think so that the fries are done yet. Well, it depends. It depends heavily on the kind of the fries, and also if they are frozen or not. You know, unfrozen one will get much more faster. So we will not judge now negative way now, because food is always complicated. You can do whatever you want. Food is a science, of course. Food is a science, but there is no guarantee. Said properly here. There's no guarantee about times and stuff like that. If you want to do that, you have to cooking in sous vide, where the time is one of the most important. The time and the temperature are most important attributes when it comes to cooking. But this is an open field cooking with non-defined ingredients of French fries. You have a whole kind of different kind of potatoes and products. So now we got the beep. It turns automatically off. The time is done. The ventilator is still running. That is an automatically cool down system. But you can open. There's not a big deal. We will open it now. It will stop automatically after a time. You see, the program is done. We open it. We see. I hear already the sound of crispy. I will prefer to put this down here so that we don't mess it. Take off the chicken, which will fit in there too. We'll grab it there. And with this I can also remove it. So now it looks pretty nice already, but we can see. We'll go a little bit closer now. You can see that the fries are on a good way to get done, but my earlier fears confirm that it's with 15 minutes it's not done yet. But it's not a big deal. We can always speed up or set up the time. We just have to put it back and we try it again. 10 minutes more or something. Don't forget about this French fries was frozen. The frozen one needs mostly more time. That is normal. So I put it out again. I just put that here. I close it again. I start my machine again. I'm choosing the French fries program. And then the only thing what I do, the temperature is limited on 200 degrees. Before in the review and the unboxing, I thought that 250 degrees is the maximum, but it's only 200, which is for this use pretty nice. You see the tumble is turning already. We choose now the program so that we have the pre-settings about temperature and time, also the rotating stuff like, and then we can, with this upper arrow, we can augment or turn up the time. But we don't want to have so long. We did it already 15 minutes. We can do it 15 minutes more, but I suggest to do it with 10 for the moment, just to try that we have later a value to see how long this kind of French fries in frozen state used to be well done. So then we're just putting the start button again, and it will start like it did the way before. So now waiting again. I guess I'll drink one more beer and then we will see. See you soon. We we have some time, so point of which the time, which is better, bridging the time with one more nice Simon Pilz beer, Maximum beer, very good. It's a small manufacturing, it's one of the national beers, but it's pretty good. So it's manufacturing is owned by themselves. It's not overtaken by companies like InBev or something like that. It's nice, and it's an artisan quality, really nice, really good in taste, and really good to drink when it's fresh and cold. Also the beer outside must be. You can drink the beer anytime if you want. Now it's cold outside, but in summer it's more delicious. But yeah, here next to this hot stove, it's it's a good refreshment too. So, Thank you for watching. Das ist reviewing with beer.